morning or good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching my film. Lovely to have you on my channel. By popular demand, I have to show you some new products from Lisa Eldridge. So Lisa very kindly sent me a few of her products from her brand new collection. And I've been desperate to get them out as soon as I can, so they're coming out today. By the way, I've been trying to film this all morning, but they're having trees cut down on that side, and someone's having some building work the other side. So there might be a little bit of sort of residential background noise, but please bear with me and turn up the volume. Hopefully you can hear. Right, so we're going to first start with Elevated Glow. So this is Lisa's gorgeous highlighter. Now I've got two shades, there are 4 in total. This shade is Cosmic Rose and this one is Crystal Nebula. Now holding them up like this you can see the difference. So this one, Cosmic Rose, is going to be great for slightly paler skins, sort of Korean skins, Asian skins, that kind of sort of pale translucency. Or if you also have grey hair, it's lovely around when you've got that lovely veil of grey. It's quite nice to have a kind of cooler toned highlighter on your complexion because it kind of really picks up those complementary colours of your hair. This has got a slightly pinkier tinge to it, but as you can imagine, being Lisa's product, it is utterly beautiful. So recyclable glass bottle. What's really lovely about this that got me excited, first of all, is the really fat, chunky dough foot. There's no messing around with this product. You actually must take that out and just wipe a little bit off, so you save a lot of product because a lot comes out on the dough foot. Now I'm going to apply the cooler toned on this side so you can see the difference, and the warmer tone on here. So let me just apply it underneath my brow. Now obviously you wouldn't expect anything less from Lisa, and she has included a product inside this highlighter. Oh, it's really cooling when you apply it, by the way. That's really nice. That feels fresh when I apply it. It contains something called Filmex, which I've never heard of before. And what this product does is it slightly tightens the skin. To me it feels a bit like sort of Claren's Beauty Flash Balm, where you put it on the skin and it just has this sort of like semi-permanent sort of almost tightness to the skin. And when you put this on in this area, which we love to put our highlighter on, right, to elevate our cheekbones, it just slightly pulls my skin together, which, you know, not to say that I need, but definitely enhances my face in a positive way. But you can see how beautifully reflective that is compared to the other side of my face, and super, super natural looking, right? So I'm going to take a little bit just on my nose. I won't put any over the top of my lips here because of my fine lines, and that will just enhance them. So I like to keep that area nice and light, but sometimes my forehead gets a little bit dry, so I'll just take it over my forehead just so it sort of catches the light. I would say this reminds me of Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, but a more refined version because of the skincare ingredients and because of the sheerness of the product, but still that beautiful light. It's less like makeup, it's more ethereal. Really, really beautiful. Okay, so that's that one. Let's try it on the other side. I haven't quite got the names wrapped around my tongue yet. Crystal Nebula. I love the way that she labels her products. There's always a reason, a story, an inspiration behind it. So instantly, I hope you can see. So it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got lots of high sunshine and a little bit of light on my face to try and catch so you can catch the light. Look at that. A little bit under my brow. Now I've added this over my makeup. The wonderful thing is with this product, if you put a little bit of even tinted moisturiser on, maybe with a bit of an SPF or something, and then you place this over the top. What I have noticed is that it stays put. It doesn't move. It almost creates like a sort of fine web over the area that I've applied it, and it stays put. And that's actually one of my pet hates with highlighters, is that they dissolve or they sort of evaporate. I'm not sure if either of those words are correct, but whatever it is with the formula, it just disappears. But with this product, it really lasts, so you get that glow the whole time. So I hope you can see just a little bit of a difference between very subtle, very, very subtle. Just a little bit more on that side so I can match the amount on both sides. And it is just so elegant. I'm not sure whether I want to keep this in my own makeup bag or take it to work. It's quite nice to have these really nice things for myself, but to me that really, really improves the texture of my skin greatly. So there are 4 shades, and I imagine the other 2 shades are obviously going to be for darker skin, so slightly warm. Right, so then we have the blushes. I've put them neatly here. So you know I'm so clumsy. Maybe you don't know, I'm so clumsy. So I've got to be really careful, things fly around everywhere. So I have my little face. These are the 6 blushes. Now there's one called, I think it's called Soapy Pink. Powder, what does she call it? Bear with me. Dreams. It's like for the palest of the skins. Pink soap. So this is pink soap, and I would say this is probably for a pale skin. The rest of the colours, beautiful wines, fuchsias, pinks, I'm going to try 2 of them on, are absolutely perfect for all skin tones. So if you've got darker skin and you want a flush, then these colours are going to be perfect. If you want just a little sort of subtle hint of colour, then the 2 on the outside are going to be lovely. So let me try. What would I naturally go for? Well, the natural ones you probably know anyway. What are you guys going to like? Let's go for the summery colours, because I've only got 2 cheeks. I could include the rest in future films to come anyway. So this is Enlivening Blush Pink Poetry. Okay, now the great thing again, and this is why these products are so well thought out, is that this is a really potent colour product. Now there's actually a lot of product in here, 15 ml actually to be exact, but the great thing is you only need a tiny, tiny bit, so be really cautious, okay? I would suggest, like myself, you put it out on your hand like that, and pretty much that is all you're going to need. And we're just going to do 1 cheek. You have to press quite firm to get it out, and make sure you always put the lid on these products so that they don't dry out. Not because this does, but anything that has a lid on, just make sure that you pop it on so that it can be, you know, maintain its proper formula. So this is Pink Poetry. So let me just try with just basically patting it onto my, oh wow. Oh, you see, look how great that is going to be on any skin tone. And look how much I've used already. So let me get my nice soft Beauty Pie brush. And again, like the highlighter, these cream blushes have lasted. And again, I love creams, but I don't expect them to last all day because it's just, well, it's just too much to ask for, isn't it? But this almost creates like a beautiful stain on my cheek. The colour is really punchy, but like the name, it's seamless. So you can really see how that's bringing out the whites of my eyes, but look how much is left. So it literally is to be used so sparingly. I love that shade. I mean, that just literally suits everybody. A lovely flush of health across the front of my face. Beautiful. Okay, so now we'll go for the coral colour. Now this is called Island Glow. Make sure I use a clean brush and a new finger. So let's put that next here, tiny little bit, don't want to waste it, literally that much. Let me just clean my finger actually, because my right ring finger is just my favourite little tool to use. So I'm going to rub that into the collar and let's use that across the cheek. Beautiful. Oh, I want to sort of put this on my lips as well, but we've got lots of lipsticks to go through too. Great. So just literally with my finger all the way up. I quite like taking blush. There we are, just into the, lovely, into the brow bone. So it just makes it really soft and pretty. Maybe I'll use that one and take the pink up there too, because it sort of really creates a nice sort of softness, prettiness to the makeup. And because these colours are quite sheer, you can do that. And that takes it into the highlighter too, and it sits beautifully over that highlighter, doesn't it? It's a really lovely look, even though it's two different colours. But hey, we don't mind. That's really, really beautiful. So I'll incorporate the other colours in the film later, but if you want more of a fuchsia shade, then Mountain Walk would be a great colour for you. And if you want something very, very neutral, then Dante's Dream, it will be perfect for you. And as I said, pink soap is great for pale skins, a very kind of neutral nudie pink, and a really lovely kind of reddy brown is Venetian Red. So that is the collection. Brilliant for makeup artists because they expose their colours so you can see in your kit which one you want to grab really quickly, and they're super lightweight, so they will be definitely in my pro kit. Thank you very much, Lisa. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. It's just nice how it all blurs in together, right? It looks really, really fresh and sort of 3D. Okay, just a little bit of information first. Love of My Life. Now, this is not a new one of Lisa's lipsticks, but I really love this colour and it's come back in stock. Love of My Life, I think, is the most beautiful colour if you're going to get married. It is such a beautiful, fresh pink. Let me show you. Now, I need you to have a little bit of artistic license in the way that you look at me. You saw how simple and quick that was for me to apply. Because it's so pigmented, it doesn't need to have that liner around it. And it's just so nice when I just run my finger over it because it just softens everything. And obviously I've got two different blushes on. But this pink, on any skin colour, brightens the whites of your eyes and teeth and is so elegant and romantic. And I suppose it is Love of My Life. The name does kind of make me feel like that, but I've used it or recommended it for brides. There's another one that I love called Bitch Perfect from Charlotte Tilbury. That's much more nudie, but to me this is just much more feminine and romantic. Anyway, it's back in stock. Okay, so I've just taken that one off. So there are 3 more beautiful buttery balms that have come out, all very nudie, very wearable, and you'll see when I put them on how they just make your lips look so expensive and luxurious in the most subtlest of ways. And that's actually true of a couple of the new shades of lipsticks too. One of my favourites, so just to go through the colours with you so you can see, this one is Songbird and this one is Affair. So both in the nudie kind of family, Songbird being see slightly more pinky and Affair being just slightly more warmer and browner. I mean, so good for me for work when I'm creating, you know, strong eyes or neutral looks. These are very, very contemporary nudes, and that's what I love about any makeup artist brand really, because it takes the effort out of mixing colours, because they just have that kind of eye for the nuance of shades, whether it needs to be a little bit warmer or pinker or nude, whatever it is that makes it a bit more contemporary. Their eyes are trained like that. Often people will say, oh, what's the lipstick you used on me? And I'm like, oh, it's sort of mixed about 4 together. It's such an annoying thing. And I want to share the lipstick I've created for them, and I'm sure this is how these guys come up with their colours. Anyway, so Go Lightly, Audrey Hepburn's sort of most famous character. Lisa created this lipstick believing massively that it was the exact shade of what she wore at Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've no doubt that it was pretty much the similar. I've looked at the film and since Lisa has brought this out and thought, oh yeah, spot on, spot on. So this is the lipstick which I have loved and used. It's a really beautiful salmony pink, again so wearable. And guess what? Go Lightly now has a matching gloss. I really hope you're making that noise when you watch me apply it, like, It's just something that I can't stop myself from doing. Especially with this kind of nudie top that I'm wearing. Don't all these colours just look so nice together? Sort of really, when you wear a nude jumper like this. It's the texture sets me off. When you wear a nude jumper like this, sorry, I'm getting lost in gloss world. It just really sets the makeup off. So sometimes nude clothing is really nice because it really sort of brings out the colour in your lipstick. I mean, how beautiful is that? My lips look so much prettier. Okay, so moving on from Glow Lightly, we have 3 shades I'm going to show you. First of all is Spirited Away. Now this is a really beautiful kind of like browny berry colour. It's much, much sheerer when you put it on, and don't make that mistake with Lisa's lipsticks thinking that they're stronger and you won't be able to carry them off because they're so buildable. Then we've got Kitten Mischief. Now this, maybe I should apply this next. Lisa has created this colour because it's a personal colour choice for her, because she thinks it's the best colour that matches and mimics her own lips without looking like lipstick. And yeah, guess what? She's right. And the last one I'll show you is Rose Official. And this is just a really classic, sophisticated berry. If you like makeup, but you like it just to look very classy and sophisticated, maybe you just have a few little, you don't like too much colour, like sort of bright corals and reds, you just want something really classy, this you will fall in love with. Right, let me remove my balm and I'll come back to you. Right, so when I've removed the balm, I just take very fine, delicate brush with a tiny bit of base on, just to take away the redness, because you know when you're taking lipstick on and off, it tends to leave a sort of a stain around your lips and then you don't really get a nice clear, that highlight is so gentle, isn't it? A clear vermilion line to draw around. Right, so let's go for Kitten Mischief. I think this is going to be a massive seller. There you go. What do you think? It's so flattering. And it just doesn't read as makeup as such, because it's just not too pinky, not too berry. It's really hard to get that sort of just lippy tone without it being too blue or just looking unlike a lip shade. This is Really beautiful. I think this is going to be out of the new collection. I think this is going to be my favourite shade. And the thing is about Lisa's lipsticks, this is why you pay a little bit extra for them, is that they're so damn comfortable to wear. Really, really are. Right, now let's do Spirited Away. Okay, so Lisa actually named this, I'll wait till I've applied it. It's definitely come up less brown than I thought it was going to be. Very nice. Lisa has named this lipstick after, and if you'll know the sort of Studio Ghibli films, the Japanese animation films, you'll know Spirited Away. It's one of my eldest son's favourite films. I was a bit like, what is this film? With these parents that turn into eating pigs. If you've watched the film, you'll know. But I love Ponyo and all of those great films. They are just exceptional. Anyway, this lipstick is named after Spirited Away. And that's really thrown me. I like it much more than I thought I would. I mean, especially in autumn, this is really going to work with my colour palette. I'm going to save this till the autumn months. Right, let's try Rose Official. I like to use the Cerave Hydrating Hyaluronic Serum actually on my lips. And you know I love the Trini Miracle Blur too, just to kind of smooth over my lips, but just because I knew I'd be taking it on and off a few times today, I haven't bothered. Right, finale, Rose Official. Let's dive in. Oh yeah. Again, so much sheerer than I always imagine. Oh. This is a real classic. I know 2 girlfriends that will love this, and I think my mum is going to love this too. She literally has about 15 lipsticks of similar colour. Not as beautiful and as luxury in texture, and some of them are a little bit sparkly, but she likes them. I don't know why I'm whispering. Everyone, if you like, I've got a sparkly lipstick. I don't like sparkly lipstick. Sorry, that's why I'm saying that, sort of slightly teasing her. Not meaning to. Yeah, this is an absolute classic. Gorgeous, I think. I'm sort of envisaging dark hair, black hair, really, really sort of quite a sensual colour. I just have to take a little bit off if I see it kind of rippling over my lips slightly, just to make it a little bit more blurred. And I'd probably use a lip liner with this actually if I've got one to hand. Maybe I would use. Just see, I've got one of the Jen Atkin liners here. Let me just see, because this deserves a nice lip line here. Yes. I know, so I'm intrigued. Which one, after watching the film back, do you like the most? I'm choosing my favourite as Kitten Mischief. This is going to be beautiful for dark hair, dark skins, obviously, any skin. All these lipsticks work for any skin tone. And then Spirited Away for everybody too. Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, so really excited. Which one out of the 3 lipsticks did you like most? It's funny how they sort of look quite similar as they're laid up against my face like this, but this is super classy. It'd be really nice for a red carpet with this, just knowing that it's just got that really sophisticated finish. So there we go. A little update. It's not everything, it's not the whole entire collection. There are more shades. I think there is a darker brown lipstick which I ordered called Painterly, because I know it's going to be great for some of my clients. And I just love the textures at work, so I just want the whole thing. Want everything. And thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing it with me. and I'm really looking forward to what you guys think below and what your favourite shades are. I hope this has been helpful in your choice of what you're going to treat yourself with and what you might order. Enjoy buying makeup and enjoy wearing such gorgeous colours and shades. Bye for now, everyone.